Well, I'm not sure he does. I think that's the problem.
Even if you're bluffing.
Yeah. Well. He's not a guy that's used to bluffing.
No, I understand.
You know what I mean?
I get it.
There's a little pride there from this guy.
He's not playing the 2-7 offsuit.
No, I don't think so.
Hasn't had enough of those tonight.
The last few games, he started to work that middle serve, and I think where Rafa's standing, you got to take your shots down the middle.
What are the key things you guys have seen? Talk about adjustments, and if you were to analyze game plan versus game plan, I mean, scoreboard aside, edge Nadal, but what specific areas?
Well, Nadal's executed his game plan to perfection. I mean, he's done exactly what he's wanted to do: play high and heavy when he's in a rally to Federer, move him around to the forehand wing when he's in charge of the point. He's served well. He's been offensive when he's had the chance. But for Federer, to me, it's, you know, he just hasn't nearly been offensive enough with his court positioning.
He hasn't made a lot of adjustments.
For you, Brad, it sounds like Nadal's return position has been a key thing. Hold that thought for a second. Reminder that the Women's NCAA Basketball Championship, presented by Capital One, continues Sunday night semifinal action, 6:30 Eastern Time. Women's Final Four special. Then Texas A&M meets Stanford. 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Big East rivals collide. Notre Dame takes on mighty UConn. ESPN, the exclusive home, the NCAA Women's Championship. For you, Brad, has that been the key, taking away Federer's wide serves by Nadal?
Absolutely. I mean, he's gotten so many returns in play, and obviously it's not the same court as London, but maybe he thought, okay, the guy's going to try to serve me wide, and he made the adjustment from the first point, standing there, and that's been the difference in the match. And Roger hasn't changed his service return stance the entire match.
When you put all the things aside about the conditions and that Nadal's younger and in his prime, and Federer's a little bit older now. He's had twins. He's won so much. But tennis, in a lot of ways, is about matchups. And the matchup here, it just head-to-head, just strokes, tactics, technique, in a lot of ways favors Nadal. You know, his strengths play into really Federer's only weakness, which is the high ball to the backhand. There's not many guys, really no one else that can do it with that consistency. To get the ball up high there.
Yeah.
But as anyone, even if you're a righty, you know, the guy with great backhand could hit it heavy and high. But there's really no players out there that have the tools. As you see one of the celebs in the crowd, Andy Garcia.
And he's also able to hurt him to the forehand. Right there, Roger pulled the trigger. He was outside the doubles alley. He gets him uncomfortable on the forehand as well.
You know, so when Federer's a little bit off his game, his weaknesses become magnified. Nadal's a little bit off his game. Someone like a Djokovic or someone like a Berdych or certain, you know, guys that can hit big and put him back under pressure, give him trouble. But Federer doesn't play that style.
Rafa's still only lost 9 points on serve the whole match.
Amazing. Absolutely dominant. See, that's what That, to me, tactically, that's what Federer could have been doing right from the get-go. Move around, that's what he did in London.
Exactly.
But it was easier to do it there. I realize it's the conditions here make it more difficult to do that, but still, he has the capability of cranking up the forehand. He has not just sent the message to Nadal often and early enough in this match, and he allowed Nadal to really just dictate the terms and tempo.
So dispiriting. Federer just not able to make any progress against the Nadal serve. Rafa one winning game away from the